Okay guys, so I just dumped out a little bit of sand here, and that's about 3 inches deep here. So the area is probably about 6 foot by 6 foot, 3 inches deep, and it's going to draw in the animals. When they see this area, they're naturally probably going to want to lay eggs here. I already have a Blandings turtle female that came over to investigate. She walked over, she saw me, she said, I better walk away. So she's walking away. And then there's a box turtle there. She'll come over, I'm sure, no doubt in my mind. But that's about how I want to do the nesting areas in each pen. And I got 2 tons of sand, so that was probably quarter of 2 tons. So there's probably a 1 3/4 tons left on the truck. So that will go around to the other pens. It is a beautiful day here in South Jersey at the Ranch and Rescue. So we got some nice, what are these? These are butterfly bushes, but they're a special kind. Let's see, they are violet. They are, come on. Miss Violet. How are you gonna mess up that? Miss Violet, right? Miss Violet butterfly bushes, and it is a beautiful addition to the turtle pens because nobody really, well, they're edible, but nobody wants to eat them. They leave them alone, except the tortoises. The tortoises always want to eat them. Today we got some sand down for nesting females to make that a little easier on them. So every pen is getting sand. We'll take a little tour real quick. All of the greens and foliage is coming up just beautiful. The butterfly bushes, the hibiscus, the fancy grass, what are they? The hostas. Hostas are just coming up beautiful. Everything is coming up so beautiful here at the Ranch and the Rescue. And we got some nice little shrubs. You know, everything is just working out so nice here. We'll take a little tour. The tortoises were allowed to come out today because it's a balmy 80 degrees, beautiful 80-degree day. So the tortoises came out to eat some grass, and they walked out themselves. They gave me a break because most of them are pretty darn heavy. I mean, I have 40-pound tortoises and I have 80-pound tortoises, and I have 60-pound tortoises, and my back feels every pound of every one. So we're kind of happy that they walked out. Tortoises are outside eating grass. Everybody's doing good. Mila wants to play with them. That's not going to happen. There's a lot more tortoises in that turtle house over there. They just didn't all come out. Now you guys know better than that. Come on. Come on, you know better than that. Scoot your little booty in. Don't try and push the gate. You gotta teach that little leopard tortoise some bad habits, right? This is Tortilla. Tortilla is a female sulcata, and she's naughty. She goes to the... Look at this. Somebody opened the door. Can you believe these guys? They just push hard enough and they open the door. So, let me shut this gate. I'm jumping around. It's okay. Hey guys, there's the cute and fuzzy animals here. I know. You see me, I know. There's a nice big leopard tortoise right there. A couple more sulcata tortoises right there. And keep in mind, they have a pet and they have a house. They go in and out. And they're smart animals. They climb up and down this little step here that I gave them. I am going to build them a little ramp. I just didn't get around to it yet. But they climb up and in and back out again. This thing. And here's some leopard tortoises and 2 sulcata tortoises. Sulcata tortoise and leopard tortoises are both sub-Saharan African tortoises. And here are some more leopard tortoises. Okay, very good. Come on out, guys. Come on. It's nice and sunny. Come on outside. So where were we? We were taking a little walk, looking at the ponds. We'll get back to that. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, lovely lady. My beautiful baby. All right, we're 3 minutes in. We can't go too long or they're gonna shorten up my video when I try and put it on the post. So here is a sand pile that I just put in. And again, it's for nesting animals, nesting females to try and take a little relief. Look at the beautiful little spotted turtles coming over to get some food. You want some food from Daddy? How cute is that? So pretty. And you notice there's a lot of little fish in the ponds, and that is not green water. That's algae plants underneath. Algae plants underneath of the water. The water is crystal clear. So coming down here to the red-eared slider pond. Red-eared slider pond. I just seen some dive in back there. Okay. There's some sand for the red-eared sliders to lay eggs in. Now they can lay their eggs anywhere they want. It's not that we want to incubate and produce red-eared sliders. It's that we don't want the females to have health problems from being egg-bound. So the best way to stop a female from becoming egg-bound is to provide her with a nesting area so she can safely lay her eggs that she naturally produces anyway. And this way she gets them out of her, and if, you know, I'm not going to dig them up and incubate them. If they hatch and they run around and they join the nursery. If not, well, then they don't. But at least they're not inside of the female. Hey, buddy. There's a rescue turtle. And here again is a very, very heavily planted vernal pool. So why isn't that pond over there, the red-eared slider pond, as heavily planted as this one? That's easy. Red-eared slider turtles eat the plants. They would devour them. And I put them in there all the time. Like, I'll put big handfuls of parrot feather in. I'll put big handfuls of duckweed in. And they just eat it. They just eat it. Same with these guys. Because there's some northern red bellies in here. And painted turtles. And both species eat plants. So as many plants as I put in here, they eat them. They eat them down before they can even grow. See them irises? They should be big and beautiful, just like them coming out of the side of that plant filtration overflow. But they're not. They're just looking like that. They're looking like a half-mowed lawn, because basically they are a half-mowed lawn in there. So thank you for taking a little tour of the facility with me and some of my friends, like these big tortoises. We're always happy to have you guys come around by appointment, and always happy to take in your surrenders. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Curiosity proved to be a little too much for this little spotted turtle. She's climbing to the top of the sand pile as soon as I'm done spreading it. Who knows, maybe she'll lay her eggs right away. You know what? It's probably a male. Well, anyway, curiosity got to it. Just see there's a bit of a darker chin underneath of the head, so usually an orange chin would be a girl, a darker chin would be a male. They are curious little animals, though. I literally just got done spreading this, and that little sucker climbed right out of the water. How cute is that? He sees me and is like, feed me, feed me. It's a beautiful day. The tortoises are coming out. They're eating some grass. There's my baby girl that I did the repair on her shell. She's looking great. Some sulcatas on the run. Aldabras. I'll let them stay out here in this pasture and eat as much as they can. Probably put them back in their tortoise house tonight before I go to bed. You coming over? Coming over to say hi? How you doing, baby? Oh, I know who that is. That's Tortilla. That's Tortilla girl.